Alright, time to feed these hungry Steam Deck fans. Hello viewers, mornings, or good afternoon. Another beautiful day, yeah. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good, or excellent. What? What's up gamers? Look, when it comes to the Steam Deck, you know that that 2 terabytes of storage SSD, you need that for the 64 gig model, you need that for the 256 gig model, you need it for the 512 LCD models, right? 256, 512. Those are all LCDs, right? And then you need it for the 512 gigabyte OLED model and the 1 terabyte OLED. Why? Because you got all those launchers to deal with, all those launchers to deal with. Plus you're dealing with NVIDIA GeForce now, and then you need it for all your protons, whether it's Proton, Hotfix, Experimental, Proton from Valve, Proton GE, and GE Proton. You know, so you need that for all those. You need that for the Steam Deck, because updates are coming in from all different angles. They're coming from all over the place, and you got to have somewhere to store that stuff. So you would use that 2 terabyte of storage for all the updates that comes in, but then you want to put your games on an SD card and then go on from there. Yeah. And you want to start off with, like, say, when it comes to SD cards, you want to start off with a 1 terabyte and up, and then you want to leave some space, to collect the extra updates, so things can, run smoothly. So yeah. And then when it comes to like there's different launchers on the when it comes to Linux. And if you're trying to play Anthem, you would need the Origin launcher to do it. If you're trying to play, say, a game like, say, Batman Arkham Asylum, then you need GE Proton for that. Yeah. I mean, Proton works with Arkham City and Origins, but when it comes to Arkham Asylum, you would need GE Proton. So when it comes to the Steam Deck, man, that 2 terabytes of storage, it's for all the updates that are coming in, and they come in. I mean, they're being developed, they're being worked on, and it's based on the feedbacks that the user base is sending to Valve. So everybody's like, all the developers of all these Protons are like working on updates for these games to make sure they run smooth on the Steam Deck. And you got to have somewhere to store that. So that 2 terabyte of storage, you need that for this. You need that M.2 2230. You need that for the Steam Deck. So when all those updates come in, you go inside your Steam Deck probably like one time and just make the switch, and then you won't have to go in there for a while, because updates are always coming in like this, all over the place, man. So yeah. And speaking of updates, listen to this. Speaking of Proton too, GE Proton 9 through 8 and 9 through 9 fixes Resident Evil on GOG and various other game fixes. Updates, yeah. Says here, with the original Resident Evil now on GOG and the latter games to come, GE Proton / Proton GE has a new release out to fix some issues in its other games. It says this is the community build of Proton, not to be confused with the official Proton from Valve. You'll find GE Proton adds specific fixes that Valve often can't do due to legal reasons, but GE comes with less testing and support. Usually you only want to use it for specific games until they work properly in Valve's Proton, or for using Proton outside of Steam. See more about Proton. Okay, it says here available across the GE Proton 9 through 8 and the version 9 through 9 hotfix. It says here, Wine updates to latest Bleeding Edge, DXVK update to the latest Git, VKD3D Proton update to latest Git, DXVK Navipy update to latest Git, Steam client changes, pull in from upstream, VR client changes, pull in from upstream. Various game quirks fix pulls in from upstream. And then it says Farlight 84, Multiverse, Bad Mojo Redux. And then it says in parentheses again, Arcanum of Steam Works, and Magic Obscura. And then it says UMU client can now run Wine Tricks verbs thanks to R1KB3RN. Then it says pending patches for DXGI format, RG G8 B8 A8 underscore U norm on D2D wine render target need for Alt V GTA 5 custom client thanks to SOP4. Then it says staging patches rebase and then minor, FSR patch rebase minor. And then it says Proton Wine Tricks update to current Git. Proton Wine Tricks VC Run 2022 Shay 256 hashes update for VC Run 2022. Then it says Wine Tricks. And then it says Proton fix ads for Contractor VR thanks to Torrent, and Proton fix adds GOG Resident Evil thanks to I am Linguin. Yeah. So yeah, Proton is always getting what? Updates. Now, what else we got on the Steam Deck front here? Oh yeah, BAZAI. BAZAI got an update too. Listen to this one too. It says BAZAI 3.5 gets updated NVIDIA driver expanded handheld support. It says BAZAI is one of the best options to get on Linux various gaming handheld. And the 3.5.0 release is out now. That has improvements pretty much everywhere with the expanded hardware support. For people using it on desktop with NVIDIA GPUs, they've switched to a different driver repository, so you'll get newer driver faster, along with the latest NVIDIA 555.58. You'll get better Wayland support now. They also said this Steam Deck OLED is now good to go as well. You'll also need KDE Plasma 6.1, Linux kernel 6.9, and Mesa 24.1.2 in this release. And then it says Xbox Elite emulation, extra buttons with no GILF, proper gyro support for the Go work and all emulator by shaking, fixes the Steam slider and other TDP features, new desktop layout, open automatically by double tapping side button, controller caching, instant controller, suspend, no controller breaking after suspend, games that do not support disconnection. It says Super Meat Boy will no longer break after suspend. After suspend or when detaching the Legion Go controller, the controller disconnect and reconnect from the system, breaking certain games. Handheld Daemon will now cache the existing emulated controller and reuse it when the controller reconnects, making reconnection instant. It will cache the controller with configuration changes, making them instant too. Then auto calibration proper support, opening the overlay used to allow Steam plus emulator auto calibration controller incorrectly due to filtering the controller. Handheld Daemon will now send fake accelerometer value to the emulated controller, ensuring games can't calibrate without moving gyro incorrectly. Then it says full RGB support for Ally and Legion Go within the UI RGB for other devices. RGB is set during the AC event as well, which should fix Neo devices resetting RGB when plugging in. It says Xbox and DualSense controller have new shortcuts. Left button is keyboard. Right button is handheld Daemon overlay. On the Legion Go with the DualSense controller button, are still touch pad clicks. Default is now Xbox controller, as DualSense is not needed for RGB support. And then it says BAZAI 3.5 also bring initial support for many 1X player handheld like the 1X Player 2 Pro 8840U handheld, as well as the Neo Air 1S and the OX-P/Pro and the 1X Fly handheld. Says there are also new videos on suspend animation, BAZAI updates, smaller inside Bluetooth control fixes, wallpaper engine works again. Yeah, updates. Everybody gets help in this one. Any handheld that uses BAZAI. Anyway, alright, what else we got? Alright, let's see here. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Let's see, let's see here. Oh, Castle Country is Red Dead Redemption meets Stardew Valley. Yeah, it says here, Castle Pixel made the Blossom Tale recently announced Castle Country, a pixel art takes on Red Dead Redemption meets Stardew Valley. Their last game, Blossom Tale 2, the Monitor Prince, actually did have native Linux support, so perhaps they may do it again for this one. Otherwise, it will likely run well enough with Proton. Nice to see a bit of different take on more casual farming life Simgeneer. You will build up your own home, go fishing farmlands, work with the local, and of course you'll also be able to go underground and go mining for gold. However, this is not entirely a little cozy game, and it's the Wild West. You'll also have to take on few bandits. So let's see, ranching and handcrafting, making your home on the range is a modern departure from sunup to sundown. You'll be rolling up your sleeve and getting your hands dirty, working the land and raising your cattle, building, crafting as you go make your own little slice of haven under the blue skies of Castle Country. Then it says swapping stories with settling in with your neighbor. Get to know the town folks here. Their stories help them out. The people here are a hardy bunch. You'll get to survive here, but they'll have hearts as warm as the heart in the winter time if you make the effort to stoke the flames. Beware of bandits. Not everyone in Castle Country is warm and fuzzy type. Yeah, like the real world. It says, so watch out for nefarious plots and shady characters. Protect your homestead and your community. Rodeo to romance. Make friends is a must in the wilderness, relying on each other through thick and thin. But maybe you've got a yearning for more with 18 romanceable characters. Take chance and grab love by the reins. Buried treasure. Did you hear? There's treasure in the mines for those who are brave enough to look for it. From precious metals and minerals, also bandits' stashes. Grab your pickaxe and venture out into the thrill of prospecting, tracking the game in the wild. From bunnies to bovine, there's many critters waiting in the woodlands for a keen adventure, hunting to eat or venturing out to see all of nature's wonder. It's your call, and the game is called Castle Country, and you can follow it on who? Steam. Yeah, got you guys covered, man. Alright, what else we got on the gaming front? Let's see, what's this? Yeah, got you guys up to date, man. Up to date. Okay, it says drill ship survival game Volcanoid has a new cozy looking update. Volcanoid is a brilliant idea for a survival game where your base is moving the drill ship, and the interior innovation updates allow you to make the things look a bit more cozy. More about it. Volcanoid is a base building open world survival shooter that replaces the boring old base with a steampunk drill. Alone or with up to 3 other crewmates, explore an ever-changing volcanic island, build out your drill, and fight hostile machines to reveal what's been hiding in the depth of the underground. The developer are currently working on a whole new map, so this is a short of interim update, adding in cosmetic devices for drill shop interior, photographs, device with some drill ships, overview to a hand bracer, a new weapon steam workshop, support for drill ships, design / paint jobs and decals, new quests, new achievement, improve enemy AI, and lots of bug fixes. And available on Steam, native Linux support, and is Steam Deck playable. 30% off till July 11th. It's called Volcanoid. Alright, now, what else we got on the Steam Deck front? Yeah, man, got you guys covered, man. Got you guys covered. Alright. Okay, Humble, what you got? Let's see here. Do a little running with the summer games done quick. Humble bundle. Let's see here, Humble. What do we got? Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Deck Verified Proton DB Gold, Penny Big Breakaway, Deck Verified Proton DB Gold, Elder Scrolls on Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition, Deck Playable, Proton DB Platinum, Arzetti, the Jewel of Pheromone, Deck Verified Proton DB Platinum, and Dishonored, Deck Verified Proton DB Platinum. Hyperbolica, Deck Verified native Linux, and Blazing Chrome, Deck Verified Proton DB Platinum. Yeah, remember the summer sale is still happening right now till July 11th, and today is July what? 1st. Get shopping. Anyway, man, that's it. Yeah, Humble. You remember that. Anyway, what else we got on the Steam Deck front? See what we got here on the Steam Deck front, man. Gotta keep you guys up to date. Yeah. Stay on top of it. You know the drill. Okay, let's see here. What else we got? Anything else? What's going on in the gaming world? Anything else? Anything else? Let's see here. What PC Games N got here? Do they have anything? So many games on PC to play, man. So many. So many. So many games to play. Yeah, once that Steam Deck came out, man, it was lights out. Valve communicated with the users, and updates been rolling in. Non-stop, man. Non-stop. Oh yeah. Let's see what Pharonics got. Okay, Pharonics, what are you talking about here? What do you got on the Linux side of things? Well, I have to do that in another video. Pharonics. Anything else? That's that. So yeah, you guys are good, man. News, deals, games, update, the usual. So yeah, if you got a 64 gig model Steam Deck, you need the 2 terabyte SSD. If you got the 256 gig model, I know, remember, 64 gig model LCD, 256 gig LCD, and a 512 gigabyte LCD, you need a 2 terabyte SSD for that. If you got the 512 gigabyte OLED and the 1 terabyte OLED, you need a 2 terabyte SSD for all of that. Why? So you won't have to go in. Once you put that 2 terabyte of storage inside those Steam Decks, you won't have to go into that system for a while. So you'll be ready for all the updates that are coming in from all different angles, all over the place. Coming from all angles, so you'll be ready. So and that will keep you up to date and keep you moving. And then you got all the protons to deal with. Oh yeah, and all those launchers to deal with, and Game Pass, and Nvidia GeForce Now, and EA Play, and Ubi Play. You got all of that to deal with. So you need that 2 terabytes of storage in your Steam Deck. ASAP, you know. So when all those updates are coming in, you'll be able to keep up with it, man. Versus like just buying the 64 gig model, you just sitting on 64 gigs of storage, and then the updates comes in and just take a huge chunk of that. That's gone. So now that's gone, and then another update comes in, take another chunk. Yeah. So you need that 2 terabytes of storage, man. So you can get all those updates, man, because we're in the second. Today is the second half of the year, and updates are like this. That's on the march. They're being developed. Users are communicating with developers, or they communicating with. Communicate with all the developers, Valve included, and they're making updates, and they're just rolling in. So yeah, that 2 terabytes of storage, you need it, big time. Oh yeah. So yeah, man, because I mean the Steam Deck gets updated, and then you got all the you got 15,000 plus games to play, 15,000 plus, and all of those games got DLCs, expansions, and little updates, man. So you need that, man. So you will keep all your launchers, your Steam OS, your GeForce Now, all that on the internal storage. But when it comes to video games now, you want to put that on like a 1 terabyte SSD and up. You know, yeah, 1 terabyte, 1.5, yeah. So you can, yeah. The Steam Deck, man, updates. they're making. There's more updates to come, man. So I'll keep you guys up to date. The updates are like this, man. Just marching in, man. Look, I remember when I had the Xbox One. When I got the Xbox One, I had a 1 terabyte of internal storage. I'm sitting there getting all happy, thinking I'm somebody because I got a 1 terabyte of Xbox One. The updates was like, yeah, man, eats it up, man. Oh yeah. So gotta get that gotta get that fixed. I mean, you gotta get that 2 terabyte storage installed, man, for all those updates that are coming in, and they're being developed right now, and they are coming. So yeah, brace yourself. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Star Trek thing. Board, Dark Side. Go. Peace.